What's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Goddamn. Today, we are gonna be reacting to goddamn. Why would it suck to be a speedster? To be honest, game. Me personally, I would love to be a speedster game. So I would like if I had any superpower, it would definitely be super speed. So I would want to see. I want to see why he say it would suck to be a speedster game. Because honestly, I feel like that's the best superpower. Like if you're watching this, you should go in the comments. You feel me? You should go. You should go in the comments. You should go in the comments and goddamn talk about comment your favorites. Comment the superpower you would have if you had a superpower. Basically, I'm high, so I don't know if I get. I got that Cali clear, nigga. You feel me? But yeah, nigga. So we finna get into this.
The year is 2020 and you're a regular person on your way home from your regular job. But as you walk through the city, you notice something strange. There's a massive storm cloud forming directly above one of the tall buildings nearby. It looks unnatural, with lightning crackling inside it and a yellow aura glowing around it. You stop for a minute just to take a look, when a bolt of lightning shoots down from the cloud and strikes you directly. That is the last moment of your regular life. You lie unconscious on the ground, but your body isn't resting. The lightning didn't just electrocute you, it connected you to something that exists outside of normal reality. Inside the lightning was a cosmic force.
You think y'all surviving that shit, game? Is y'all really surviving? Like you get struck by lightning from a big ass cloud of like nuclear energy, game. Like yeah, I know y'all don't watch the Flash. Y'all know his background. All right, that shit. You think you surviving that shit, game? You're not surviving that. Like I'm not believing that. That shit dead. I feel like I would have to get my speedster powers another way. You feel me? I would have to be born with them or something. I wouldn't be able to go through that. Alright, we bet, chat, we bet, chat, we bet. Alright.
Older than the universe itself, known as the Speed Force. And now it's rewriting your biology at a molecular level. After just a few minutes, your body composition changes. Your heart is racing at hundreds of beats per minute, but it's not a heart attack. Your cardiovascular system has rewired itself to be 10 times more efficient than any normal humans. Your body fat burns away, leaving you supermodel lean. You feel like there's electricity running just beneath your skin constantly, like a second nervous system. You're not a normal human anymore, and there's no going back. When you finally wake up in a hospital bed, for a second there, everything feels normal. Until you decide to step outside to go for a walk, and suddenly you're 3 blocks away. You reach for your apartment door, and you're already inside.
This nigga's stretching it. Nigga's talking about soon as you step out, you're 3 blocks away. This nigga is stretching it. Gang, hold on, bro. Like, get the meat out your mouth, gang. That shit not healthy.
You realize you moved. Time itself has changed for you. The world around you slows down or stops entirely whenever you move. You have super speed. But right now, it's much more of a curse than a blessing. This new time perception creates a form of psychological torture that's almost impossible to explain to anyone who hasn't experienced it. Every moment feels like waiting in line at the supermarket behind an elderly woman who wants to pay for $1,000 worth of groceries in pennies. From your perspective, everyone around you moves in agonizingly slow motion. Conversations that last 30 seconds for them feels like hours for you. You can see every micro expression, every move they make, and even count the individual blinks of their eyes. The patience required just to have a normal interaction with another human being is exhausting in ways you can't describe. Before we go any further...
Oh, hold on. He going into like the deep. I'm thinking about it. Oh shit. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about it. Like this is like really scientifically what would happen if you had this much energy that sped up like that. That's what really would happen. Like everything would be that slower for you. Mm. Okay, okay. I'm tuned in. I'm
You
tuned
need to
in.
understand what's actually happening when you run. Because super speed isn't just moving fast, it's a complete rewriting of physics as they apply to your body. When you
But
run,
just say it. Then see, I'm smart. I'm smart. I was just saying it.
you're not just
See,
accelerating to high speeds
locked
like a
in.
car on a
Peep game locked
highway.
in.
You're generating what scientists would call a speed force field around your body. This field does several things simultaneously. First, it reduces your mass relative to the space around you, which is why you can move without creating sonic booms that would shatter every window you pass. Second, it creates a protective barrier that prevents air friction from burning you alive or tearing your skin off. Third, and most importantly, it alters your personal time
And we back.
flow. From your perspective, you're moving at a normal pace. It's the world that slows down around you. But from everyone else's perspective, you're a blur. At your top speeds, you're moving faster than the human eye can process. Your reaction time has been enhanced to match your speed. You can process information and make decisions in microseconds. This is why you can run through a crowded street without hitting anyone. You're seeing and reacting to obstacles long before they become problems. Your brain has been rewired to handle the massive influx of sensory information that comes with moving at these speeds. The field also extends slightly beyond your body, which is why you can carry people without them experiencing the full force of your acceleration. When you grab someone and run, the field envelops them too, protecting them from the G-forces that would otherwise liquefy their internal organs.
I could technically carry somebody and they wouldn't die. Like they skin wouldn't peel off because the field protects them. So the field is a protective for me and a person that I'm carrying. Technically, that's good to know.
But this extension of the field drains your energy faster. Carrying even just one
Okay, so it's like pros and cons. So I could save, I could save somebody's life by picking them up and carrying them, but I also could fuck around. Like, say if I had to run up, gotta run down 20 flights of stairs with somebody with me. My energy might drain me like before I get done there. We could fuck around, something could happen. But if anything, nigga, I'm gonna make it happen, nigga. I'm gonna make it happen. All right, trust me, trust me.
person significantly reduces your top speed and increases how much food you'll need to recover. When you're moving at high speeds, a few seconds of real time can feel like days or weeks to you. Daily life becomes almost impossible to maintain. You're thinking at speeds beyond sound while everyone around you is moving normally. Having the patience of a normal human now requires constant, inhuman effort. But the loneliness is crushing. You spend months alone with your thoughts, while mere minutes pass in the real world. This is literally solitary confinement, except you're experiencing it while surrounded by people. You're isolated inside your own perception of time, unable to connect with anyone who isn't moving at your speed. And sometimes you can't even connect with yourself. But the psychological toll is only part of the problem. The hunger hits next, and it's
Damn, gang. So you telling me I'm gonna go crazy and I'm gonna go hungry? That's crazy work, gang. That's that's crazy as fuck, gang. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy and hungry. I like my food, man. Like, I got hella snacks on me right now. Like, what up? I got these. Me. Hey, but you know I sell snacks, but you know I'm really him with it. I'm really him with it. You know I be selling the snacks and shit, but you feel me?
unlike anything you've experienced as a normal human. That's because your body now burns calories at an absolutely absurd rate. You'll need to consume somewhere around 50 times your body weight in food every single
50
day.
times. 50 times my body weight gain. Let me do that. Let me do that math. Where my phone at? I'm not finna tell y'all how much I weigh, but y'all niggas. Damn. What you want me to play with? That's what I'm trying to tell you. The video said if I'm a speedster, right? 50 times my body weight. I gotta eat 50 times my body weight.
You got to eat 10,000 calories. Man.
What you say?
I'll play with her again. I barely play with her.
That's like wild work getting 10,000. Damn.
10,000 calories.
Just to maintain your powers.
Damn.
You're not gonna be able to use your power. Bro, we should have reacted.
And stay conscious. If you weigh 170 pounds, that's 8,500 pounds of food. 4.25 tons. Roughly 4,250,000 calories per day. Eating
What
only
the
hot dogs
fuck,
would cost
gang?
over 10,000.
Go back. Gang.
50
4,250,000. What? That's wild, bro. I can't get my chips out the bag. What the fuck? That's wild work though. I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Where the hell my pen go?
Inside you.
1,000 calories per day. Eating only hot dogs would cost over $10,000 per day, or about $3.7 million per year.
Hot dogs. $3 million a year. I gotta be a superhero, and I better be getting paid for it. And you just got mixed. This nigga just got. Hey, hey, fuck
You
it.
don't really have money like that lying around, so
Bro.
it looks like you're going to be using your powers to steal from a lot of grocery stores. Your extreme metabolism means that if you overuse your powers without proper nutrition, you'll simply faint. You'll be running across the city at super speed and suddenly wake up on the pavement blocks away with no memory of collapsing. Normal humans might grab lunch and be fine for 5 or 6 hours, but you'll need to eat multiple full meals just to run across town once. Now you can't even leave your home without snacks. But that leads to other problems too. You can't hold down normal employment because you're constantly eating or dealing with the consequences of your powers. So say goodbye to that regular person job of yours. Your body heals faster than normal humans, which sounds useful until you understand the horrifying catch. You don't heal correctly without immediate medical intervention. If you break a bone and don't get it set properly within minutes, your accelerated healing will lock the bone in whatever position it's in, whether that's correct or not. You need medical intervention to set.
So on top of being psycho, big back, my bones won't heal properly. At this point, I'm just staying in the house, and I'm door dashing food every. I'm just gonna have a bunch of food in the house, and I'm gonna be snacking all day, snacking and gaming. That's how I'm gonna live my life.
Bones properly before your body starts repairing itself, which gives you an extremely narrow window.
And we back.
And doctors can't use anesthesia on you because your metabolism burns through it almost instantly. So any surgery becomes way more painful because you'll be conscious and feeling everything in slow motion. But perhaps the most terrifying aspect of your powers is this. Your power acts more like a virus than a blessing. Sure, the energy you're connected to allows you to access its power, but in exchange, it uses you. It feeds on your emotions and experiences like you're some kind of sensory organ for a cosmic force.
What?
On your
Wait.
acts more like a virus because you'll be conscious and feeling everything in slow motion. But perhaps the most terrifying aspect of your powers is this. Your power acts more like a virus than a blessing. Sure, the energy you're connected to allows you to access its power, but But in exchange, it uses you. It feeds on your emotions and experiences like you're some kind of sensory organ for a cosmic force. The more you use your powers, the more connected you become to this field, and the more you risk being absorbed into it entirely. And it's not a metaphor. There's a literal chance that if you run too fast, you'll be pulled into a dimensional realm where you lose your memories, your sense of self, your humanity, and transform into pure kinetic energy forever. The faster you run, the more your body begins.
What the fuck, game? So I could kill myself for running too fast? No, I know I could have, but like, bro, you gotta understand what he's saying, game. No, game. On God, bro, this nigga just said, game, bro.
What, you're gonna run your bones off or something?
Bro, no, game. No, game. This nigga said, if you run too fast, you can run into an interdimensional area, game, where where you lose your thoughts and your body, game. You just transform into kinetic energy, game.
Fucking travel through time, nigga.
Alright.
You didn't.
No.
Because he didn't. Because he went, nigga. He didn't go that far. He didn't.
Bro, you just said because he's the Flash. Get the dick out your mouth, game.
He knows how to control how fast he runs. That's why. Dude. He knows how to control how fast he runs. I feel like you a speedster, you stuck running the specific you the medication you're instantly at that speed. You don't speed up after that. That's awful. I feel like Flash, you can just control how fast he feel like Flash can drove like a regular nigga. No, that nigga jog. I mean, that nigga Flash could probably jog for days in a row. Hold his ass probably get or something like that. Just jog. He could run a marathon so easily for. Oh my god, he could easily.
That should be dead.
Begins converting to pure energy. Your physical form could start to break down at a molecular level. Every time you push your speed to save someone, you're gambling with your own existence. Given all of this, you might think about just not using your powers and trying to live a normal life. But here's the thing, you can't just not use them. The energy in your body creates a constant and almost unbearable urge to move. Sitting still almost feels physically painful. Walking at normal speed feels like you're dragging yourself through concrete. Your body needs to run, and fighting that impulse every moment of every day is exhausting. So you make a choice. If you're going to run anyway, you might as well do something with it. You start small, stop a robbery here, prevent a car accident there. It gives you an excuse to run, a justification for the thing your body is screaming at you to do constantly. You're not trying to be a hero. You're just trying to turn this curse into something that isn't completely self-destructive. But once you save your first life, it becomes harder to stop. The guilt of not helping when you could now becomes another weight on top of everything else. You continue to help people.
So I gotta become a superhero. I can't become the villain. What if I wanna? What if I wanna still? What if I wanna cause the accidents? Or steal from the stores, rob the banks. What if I want to do that? What if I don't want to be the hero? What you mean, yeah? What the fuck is going on? This is crazy pause.
And with your powers, it starts to feel easy.
That's
But
different.
you're not
That nigga
invincible.
put him in a flash suit.
Extreme cold temperatures are now one of your worst fears because your speed is produced by heat buildup in atoms. When you're surrounded by intense cold, your body slows to a crawl. Your greatest strength becomes completely neutralized. The cold almost temporarily stuns your healing capacity, making injuries far more dangerous. Any kind of attack on your senses exploits your enhanced perception and becomes agonizing. Your senses are already operating at superhuman levels, which means sensory overload can completely incapacitate you. Electric pulses can affect your inner ear, causing severe vertigo. You could even develop an absolute fear of using your powers and experience panic attacks whenever you try to run fast. Beyond all the physical vulnerabilities, your relationships will suffer in ways you couldn't possibly predict. When you're constantly moving faster than everyone else, genuine connection becomes nearly impossible.
So, even alright, that's like the last bag of chips y'all gonna see me eat. I ain't gonna pick it.
Niggas.
But the video pause. Huh?
Gang. What the fuck? Armand is cheating in real time. In real time. In real time. You hear him with, all right, bro? You heard him? Hold on. Listen. He goes, all right, bro, because I'm mixing it in. Gets up. Hush. Gets up. Hush. Missed the kick, right?
Uh-huh.
Hits the kick, backflips, and teleports on top of my fucking head, gang. Finished the round. When does reptile teleport? When does reptile teleport on top of you?
Like that, gang.
You, bruh, gang, you didn't even know what you did yourself.
Explain it. How you did that? Explain it. I want you to tell me how you did that. What move? What move?
Like how do you?
What move? Is that this? Is this that move?
Oh my god, probably is. Probably is. It is. Nigga was just spamming.
No, do it.
Jump in the air, do down back circle. Jump, down back circle.
Jump, down, back, circle, gang. It is. You was just spamming moves, gang. You don't know what you...
Fall down, gang.
Alright.
You'll be in the middle of a romantic moment when you
Oh yeah, bet to this. So even on top of that, I have to be single. I can't even get into a relationship. I can't get no pull. That shit did. I can't get no pull. It hurt my heart. I can't talk to my girlfriend. I can't talk. I can't even say that. Steady, say that. You know, I go crazy, dog. Trying to go crazy.
hear sirens across the city, and you have to choose between staying present with someone you care about or running off to save strangers. You can't even introduce them to your life because explaining why you're constantly eating, why you can't keep a normal job, and why you steal so many groceries requires revealing everything. Even if you find someone who can deal with that, the small disappointments will become resentment.
This may be the last ad you ever see. Because with the free ad block extension from Capital One Shopping, you can
This and I ain't gonna lie, again. This nigga overdoing it. Like, he really trying to point out like really everything bad. Like, I feel like you could find somebody who could understand why you have to live the type of life like that. You just gotta find somebody. You feel me? Everybody got a person. Code of the day chat. It's never too hard. Don't give up trying to find your person because everybody got a person, man. It's 8 billion people. Everybody got a person.
Everybody got a person, chat.
Everybody has a person. You might, some people, you may never find your person, but you have a person. You just have to go find that
That's
person.
real shit.
You may never find that person, but you have a person, but you have to go find that person. You have to take that risk. Your person might not even be in your city. She might not even be in this country. She might not even speak the language you speak, but everybody has a person. You feel me? You just gotta find them.
You're constantly late to important dinners. You miss birthdays because you were stopping a robbery. Your partner starts planning events without you because they can't count on you showing up. You become unreliable despite being the fastest person on the planet. And then there's the age difference. Your connection to energy appears to slow your aging dramatically. Your partner will get older while you stay young. They'll develop grey hair and wrinkles while you look exactly the same as the day you met them. You'll watch them grow old, knowing you're going to outlive them by decades or potentially even centuries. The burden of being fast enough is its own special torture. With your powers, you should be able to save everyone, but you can't. People die while you're across the city saving someone else. Buildings collapse before you can reach them. Every single failure is your fault, because if you were just a little bit faster, you could have saved them. You're the fastest person.
There it is, chat. There it is. There it is, right there. That's when this nigga get to talking about bullshit, man. Like, bro, this I felt with, like I really understand it, like from the scientific and the like the aspect. I get where he coming from, but I feel like yeah, you gotta think about it, but you can't think about it as everything as your fault. Like yeah, even if you was a little bit faster, yeah, you have to train yourself. But like okay, the with the building, maybe yeah, I understand if you was a little bit faster, you train yourself, right? But people dying while you saying saving somebody else, I don't know how you like. How could you prevent that? Like that's not your fault. You can't prevent that. Okay. So I know I said that was the last bet, but I was lying my answer. But yeah,
Person alive, and you still can't prevent every tragedy. But what's worse is when you can be fast enough and still have to choose. Multiple disasters happen simultaneously across the city, and you can hear the emergency calls all at once. Your enhanced sensors pick up every siren, and you have to decide which one to respond to because you can't be in 3 places at once. Every time you save someone, you're choosing to ignore another call. You decide who lives and who dies, and you have to live with those decisions forever. All of this takes a toll on your mind. The mental health consequences are no joke. The constant trauma, the isolation, the altered time perception, the relationship failures, the guilt. Everything compounds into severe PTSD that you just can't ignore. But despite everything, the hunger, the isolation, the constant reminder that this will probably kill you, you keep running. The years blur together in that strange way they do when you're
what the fuck, man? Damn.
Yeah, man. He would have was on photo and he walked out the fire. He would have was on God. He got it, boy. Yeah, he nigga pulled out.
experiencing time differently than everyone else. You save thousands of people, you stop disasters, you become a legend in the city. That blur of motion that always shows up when things go wrong. People start to rely on you, which only makes the pressure worse. Every day you wake up knowing that someone, somewhere, is going to need you to be fast enough. And most days you are. But the days when you're not, those are the ones that stay with you. Eventually, you reach a point where your existence starts to feel completely empty. You've saved the world countless times. You've experienced more in decades than most people do in centuries. And you're still here. Still running. Still alone in your accelerated perception of time. When you can do everything, nothing feels important anymore. Time becomes meaningless. Human worries start to seem pointless. You might spend what feels like years lost in thought, only bothering to resurface when something forces you to. The longer you exist like this, the more detached you become. You start to question everything. What's the point of saving people?
I cannot hear my shit. No, don't tell me my shit finna start fucking up mid video. Wow. My shit wanna start fucking up mid. Wait, hold on. No, never mind. My site is muted. Why is my site muted? What?
Have a pee.
What the fuck, gang? In the middle of my video, bro? In the middle of my like, what's up, bro? Fuck out, mom.
I apologize.
Bro, go to the bathroom, gang. Like you finna be grown, gang. Why you announcing that you gotta use the bathroom, bro? Go! I beat your ass, nigga.
No, no, okay. That's great. That's fine. That's fine. Be careful. I got the blood clot. But I'm not fighting you out of blood clot, man. So why not? It's good.
Ass nigga gotta talk about it, like in the middle of my video game, right by the mic where they can hear him.
Take a break. Some. I don't know. I gotta pee. Who? Armand? Yeah. I use the bathroom, right? I don't care, nigga. Go if you gotta use the bathroom, go use the bathroom. Nigga said I can use the bathroom, right?
Yeah, school definitely taking a toll on his ass. Niggas asking to go to the bathroom and shit. Niggas don't go if they say they can't. I wanna know what happened if you would be like, hell nah. Yeah.
The longer you exist like this, the more detached you become. You start to question everything. What's the point of saving people when you'll just watch them die eventually anyway? What's the point of stopping disasters when new ones happen every day? What's even...
But I told you this shit, bro. That's why I told you from the start, nigga. I'ma be the villain. I'ma be causing the mayhem, murder. All this psychological. Oh yeah, appreciate you. All this psychological stuff. All that other shit, bro. Like he talk about becoming a hero and shit, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm gonna become the villain, so I don't gotta deal with that. Please.
heroic about stopping a robbery when you're just doing it because your body needs to run. You're just seconds away from quitting everything. But then, you hear the alarms. The day has finally come where your city faces an extinction level threat. A nuclear device is going to detonate somewhere downtown and millions of people are going to die. The authorities
What the fuck, man? This nigga was just talking about not saving nobody no more. Now he talking about nuclear threats?
are evacuating, but you know it won't be fast enough. They don't even know where the bomb is yet. You waste no time and go door to door to every building in the city, looking for the bomb and moving any people you find on the way outside of town. Only a few thousand rooms in, and you find the bomb with 5 seconds left before it detonates. No time to learn how to defuse it. There's only one option. Evacuate the entire city. You run faster than you've ever run before, grabbing clusters of people. Your body is screaming at you, your muscles are tearing, your heart is beating so fast it should explode. But you keep going. The device is gonna detonate in seconds. Hundreds of thousands of people are still in there. But maybe you can still make it. Maybe if you run faster than you ever have, faster than should be possible, you can outrun a nuclear explosion. Somehow you manage to get every single person in the city with a heart.
This nigga talking about bullshit. I'm not sitting here believing I got every single person out in the city. If there was still hundreds of thousand people left with 2 seconds left out the city. I'm not sitting there believing that, gang. I'm not. I can't, gang. I can't. Like this nigga just said, there was still hundreds of thousands of people in the city game, and there was this. Then proceeded the next screen. They showed 2 seconds left on the bomb game. and then
He said, "Well,
and then
Corona-
proceeds,
damn,
and then proceeds to say that I had got out of got everybody out of the city. But and if you try to
you
say,
can't get everybody. Second,
you feel me, gang, and then for the people watching, if you try to say, oh, he was just talking about running as fast as possible, faster than ever being. He was saying what if, gang. That's a theory, gang. He did not say he was doing that, gang. You don't got that, gang. So in my opinion, this nigga talk about bullshit.
Half a second left on the clock, and you come back to try and defuse the bomb, hoping with your slowed perception.
Oh, and it's magically I got everybody out in 1 second, gang. Magically got everybody. I can't believe that again. That shit dead. Kid, this nigga talking about bullshit, bro.
You can figure something out, but you're exhausted. Your body is breaking
Oh,
down.
I'm exhausted.
And
I
you're just
wonder
not
why
fast
stop
enough.
magically got everybody out. And what magical fucking say? Who the fuck just got fried again? Like I get
threw Madam Bo old ass. I threw Madam. I can throw Madam Bo.
bro. Like
This shit beat. I can pull her from the back of the motherfucking screen and throw her.
You try to run, but the blast catches you on the way back to the city. From anyone else's perspective, it's instantaneous. But for you and your altered perception of time, it stretches out into something much longer. You experience every millisecond of it as the shockwave hits you, as the heat begins to cook you from the outside in.
oh
As
yeah,
your body
I guess that's the price to pay of trying to save everybody and like in one little millisecond game. That's the price. That's the price niggas paying now. I guess like what the fuck game like. This is what it's gonna happen if I try to do that game. That's why I say from the jump game, I'm gonna beat a villain game, so I don't have to even deal with all this shit.
finally gives up. You see moments of your life flash by. You see yourself before the lightning, just a normal person with normal problems. You see the people you loved, the ones you lost to time and circumstance. You see all the lives you saved across the years, experiencing them once again in the milliseconds before the explosion consumes you completely. The people of the city will build memorials and remember you as a faceless hero, but you were just a normal person with a curse, trying to live with it. You
And
open
we're
your
back.
eyes for the very
Alright, chat. That was a good video, I ain't gonna lie. So yo,
I do 3 times.
that was a good little video. So remember, I hope y'all have a good day, bro. Like,
Chat,
alright, tune in, chat, you know. You feel me, game? We going up. One way or another. You feel me? This shit never stop. But have a good day. And yo.